I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in October of 1994. With multiple sclerosis, they haven't figured out what causes it. I am on a lot of meds because I do address every symptom with my neurologist. We treat every symptom with pharmaceutical, and yet you don't get total relief. You know, they do work. I'm not disputing that they work, but does it work fully? No.
Rhonda O'Donnell, who suffers from multiple sclerosis, became one of the first people to turn in her application to register for Rhode Island's medical marijuana program, a program that was established after the General Assembly made it legal for certified patients to use the popular drug for medicinal purposes.
Are you the first one in Rhode Island to get the license?
I think I am. I was the first one to apply, and I picked it up last week, so I officially have it. Hello! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Today is the first day that I'm going to try marijuana for medical purposes. I have some marijuana product I've actually had for a little while, and I will try it and see if it can help with my stiffness and burning and pain.
It's very hard for me to see my daughter suffering, and I can't do anything about it. So I'll be pleased if this helps you and a lot of other people.
People find smoking marijuana very useful for a whole host of symptoms. And if you inhale it, you get the effect within a very short period of time. You can take just enough to get rid of your symptoms and stop. This absurd continuation of this prohibition is largely a function of ignorance. It turns out that marijuana came across as a remarkably non-toxic drug.
I am a widowed young mother with 4 children. I live in a state that has no medical marijuana protection. I was I'm born with cerebral palsy. I was made fun of through elementary school, through middle school, through high school. I tried calling you before, and I get hung up on. Hello? It's very humiliating.
I got into infantry. I was in battle. The Marines went in, we were fire support, and it was just brutal. Nine men lost that day. It's something that you don't want to witness. It's horrible. That is part of my post-traumatic stress. I suffered some very horrible post-traumatic stress as a child. When I was 7, I had a very traumatic incident happen to me. Me and my sister actually in a restaurant. My dad was a mob investigator for the LA County Sheriff's Department. We got together in this restaurant. When my dad got off duty, met us at the restaurant, an argument ensued. He stood up, no hesitation, pulled out his service revolver, stuck it right on her forehead, and that was the last anybody was to see of her head. Her head ended up all over me and my sister. My post-traumatic stress is horrible. I've had a horrible life. The saving factor was that I found pot. It saved me, saved my life. My nightmares were gone.
I'm going to try them. I don't expect this to make me get up and walk miraculously, Okay. Now, put my finger on the carburetor. This is what the girl said to me. My mouth in here. And this thing. Holy schmoly.
Tell me what you're feeling.
My legs just feel a little, I don't know, say looser. I still feel like a warmth, but it's not the burning pain, I call it burning pain, that I normally feel. It's like a warmth. It's not irritating, it's almost soothing. It works fast. I don't know how long it lasts, but it's finally come to the fruition, you know, the end of the road here, that I can actually do this legally in my own home in the state of Rhode Island.
It's totally an incredible feeling to go to a pharmacy that prescribes marijuana to a patient for what ails you. Good afternoon. Hi. Good, how you doing? The one that I prefer to go, which is Horta Farm in Santa Barbara, California, is very professionally ran. It's the Starbucks of the marijuana pharmacies.
And this is a pretty good batch.
This is very,
people are starting to see more and more how effective and viable cannabis is as a treatment option for their various illnesses. I think that a lot of dispensaries are going to be popping up all over the country.
Well, I would like to try a little of the Bubba Kush.
Okay.
For the evening, and I think I'd prefer like a little of the Super Silver Haze for the morning.
Okay, great.
All right, Josh. Thank you, sir.
Hey.
My kids are spending the night with their grandmother. After about the third hit is when I began to feel the tension dissipate. It really helps my speech. I feel much calmer, much less rushed, and I feel like I can control the muscles that I couldn't control before I smoked. It's kind of nice. I don't make as many funny faces.
It just seems so silly to be illegal at the federal level. It works. If people say it works and it helps them, why would you want to deny them that? Some people with cancer, they're dying. Why are you going to make them suffer needlessly?
I just want America to drop the stigma, to look at me. I'm hardworking, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I'm a businessman, I'm successful, and who am I hurting? Who am I hurting?
I feel very blessed. I have such a wonderful life right now, even with my struggles, even with being terrified that I'm going to lose my children.